How is it going, everyone? This news has me so excited, as Assassin's Creed Unity is finally getting its 60 frames per second patch. Oh, and by the way, yes, Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced is real. They have officially announced it. So Ubisoft has released an Assassin's Creed brand update following the recent appointment of a new brand leadership team for the franchise. On top of that, they do have promotional images of Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. I should say one promotional image. We'll get to that in a second. However, we do know that Assassin's Creed Unity will be getting its 60 frames per second patch, and it's coming tomorrow! Yes, the 60 FPS patch is coming tomorrow. We got a lot of updates on the future of Assassin's Creed, which I'll get into in a second. I've been wanting to do another playthrough of Assassin's Creed Unity for so long. I played it back in 2014 when it came out. It was a technical disaster back in the day, as a lot of you guys know, and I think the game really did damage to Assassin's Creed as an IP, because if you remember, Unity came out, and then the following year, Syndicate came out, and then Syndicate was the one that underperformed commercially. I do think there was that aspect of Assassin's Creed just being milked into the ground, yearly releases, and on top of that, in 2014, you had 2 releases with Assassin's Creed Unity and Assassin's Creed Rogue. It was just kind of ridiculous. I love Assassin's Creed, at least that era of Assassin's Creed, but even I was like, alright there, buddy, you could relax there for a second. But we know some of you have been waiting for it for a long time, so get ready to re-experience 18th century Paris and Arnaud's fancy parkour moves with more smoothness on consoles. And for our Xbox players out there, we've got a little treat, as multiple Assassin's Creed games will be playable for free for a limited time for Xbox free play days from April 2nd until the 6th. Perfect time to try Assassin's Creed Unity in that 60 FPS beauty. So that's a great update. It's not an upgrade per se, as the visuals are getting enhanced or anything like that. It's just the performance is going to get better, but that's incredibly exciting. So I'm super excited to go back and check that out again. I believe Unity is on sale right now on the PlayStation Store. It's $10.79, so a little bit on the heftier price side there. That's been on sale for $4.50. I'm sure it's not a coincidence that they did put the game on sale, but not as hefty of a discount as they've done in the past. Unity, by a lot of people, I heard it over and over again. Whenever I talk about this game and I talk about its initial release and the disaster technical performance of the game, everybody has been telling me, or so many people have been telling me, dude, you gotta go back, give Unity another shot. And I've been wanting to give it another shot for a long time now, but I knew that that 60 FPS patch was eventually gonna come, so why not play through it then when that 60 FPS drop does happen? I do have it on PC as well, so I could have played it on there, but part of the aspect was I played it on PC initially when it came out. I want to get the trophies as well. You know, I'll play through it again when time does permit. There's a lot of big games coming out, so right now Unity is not going to be at top of mind, but at some point I will certainly be giving that another playthrough. Maybe sometime closer to the summer when the releases do quiet down. The game, by the way, is available on PlayStation Plus Extra, so that is available on there if you're a Plus Extra subscriber. So, a lot of other notes as well. Assassin's Creed Shadows is about to turn 1 since launch. The experience has evolved with new features and updates shaped in large part by your feedback. Our recent parkour refinements are a direct result of regular feedback sessions, both in person and online, with our most engaged players and creators. On behalf of the entire Shadows team, thank you for being a part of the journey. This past year has been a rewarding learning experience for us, built on this strong collaboration. And then they do know, come celebrate with us on March the 20th. Now it's time to celebrate. Tune in to our official Ubisoft Twitch channel for live streams starting at 10 a.m. Pacific time, with a focus on our latest game update, and we might even reveal the winners of our parkour challenge along with some drops and giveaways. That is for the milestone of AC Shadows' release. And then on top of that, they did give some updates on what's next. Codename Hex. While we know we haven't shared much about this one yet, it's being built with great care by our veteran team here at Ubisoft Montreal. Expect a unique, darker narrative-driven Assassin's Creed experience set during a pivotal moment in history. This is the one that I'm very excited for, as we've heard some things about it. It seems like it's gonna be darker in tone, a more focused narrative, might not be that gigantic, expansive open world that you're used to with Assassin's Creed, so that is something I'm very excited for if it is a bit of a scaled-back Assassin's Creed, where hopefully it's not just chasing after engagement like everything rides on that one aspect of the game. I would love something that's a little bit more scaled back, a little bit more focused, and I think that could have a lot of potential. You may have have seen the recent news, I've recently taken the role of creative director for the project. In addition to my new responsibilities as head of content, we are taking the time to deliver on its ambitious vision, which will mean we'll be quiet for a little longer, but we love seeing all of the enthusiasm happening on our channels and can't wait to unveil more when the time is right. Codename Invictus is a PvP multiplayer Assassin's Creed experience led by a dedicated team of For Honor veterans at Ubisoft Montreal. Honestly, not incredibly excited about that, but Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, you know, I remember the multiplayer on Brotherhood. It was fun. We understand there's a lot of curiosity around this project. Yes, it's a new approach to multiplayer in this franchise, but it isn't quite what the rumors have suggested. With player feedback at the heart of our approach, we're exploring ways to bring the community in earlier so we can shape the experience together. The team is incredibly passionate about what they're building, and their work reflects our broader goal of offering a wide variety of experiences within the Assassin's Creed universe. Beyond these, we have several other projects currently in the works, all at different stages of development, including Assassin's Creed Jade. We're also looking into bringing cooperative play back into Assassin's Creed, a detail we know didn't go unnoticed. And while we recently chose to pivot away from an early project, the lessons from that work are already helping shaping our approach going forward. What matters most to us is giving each project the time it deserves and releasing them when they're ready. Speculation around Assassin's Creed is not new, but it's worth repeating. Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Well, except in this case, some whispers have a little more wind in their sails. Keep your spyglasses on the horizon, and they did put up an image of Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag Resynced. It's actually just called Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. No 4 in there, but yeah, Black Flag getting a remake, I'm incredibly excited about. I loved Edward as a character. Honestly, I get that everybody says that they love Ezio, and Ezio got 3 games. Ezio is a goated character. Edward, I put it right up there. If we talk about favorite Assassin's Creed characters of all time, 1A, 1B for me. Ezio and Edward. Loved AC4, and Edward I just thought was such a charismatic lead, and I thought they could have done more with him. At the very least, I'm excited about Black Flag getting a remake, and so happy about that. And then they also note expect more news on the Netflix live-action series very soon. Not crazy about that, but a lot of video games have been going the live-action route. I know that there's been a lot of takes on God of War. Tomb Raider's going live-action as well with the Amazon series, and Assassin's Creed getting a Netflix series as well. But a lot of exciting things on the horizon. Look, I think Assassin's Creed Hex, if they really do take it in a different approach in the sense that I know what you guys are all about. Engagement, 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 bigger open worlds, get them to spend money on the microtransactions, have them spend more hours on the game. Look, just dial it back a little bit. Everybody or a lot of people are burned out of that kind of Assassin's Creed. If we can get a little bit of a different Assassin's Creed that's a little bit more focused, I think people would be very appreciative of that. You got Black Flag Resynced coming out. That'll be the big title this year for Assassin's Creed. Fine with that. Hopefully next year we do get Assassin's Creed Hex, and it's a different kind of Assassin's Creed experience. That's what I am hoping for. And then the Unity patch is coming out tomorrow. 60 frames per second on that, on sale in the PlayStation Store. A little bit of a heftier price point at $10.79, but I would still say that's pretty worthwhile. It is available on Plus Extra. That's gonna do it for me. I know for a long time, Assassin's Creed has been an inconsistent franchise. Look, I have my emotional meltdowns about Assassin's Creed Valhalla all the time and how much I hate that game, but Shadows I thought was okay, but, you know, Assassin's Creed does need a bit of a course correcting, to say the least, and Black Flag I think will inherently have a lot of excitement just because that game's beloved, and hopefully Hex does take the franchise in a bit of a different direction. Look, we can get back to the engagement farming open world title that I'm sure Ubisoft is desperately salivating at the thought of, but not every AC title needs to be that way, and even the multiplayer title, hopefully they cook something up nice with that. For Honor guys are working on it, so we'll see how that turns out. That's gonna do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. As always, sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.